An inquiry will investigate whether government agencies did everything that they could to protect the children of Tom Phillips that he took on the run for 4 years. Phillips vanished from Marakopa in December 2021 with his 3 young children, and after years as a fugitive, Phillips died in a shootout with police on September the 8th. Joining me now is the Attorney General, Judith Collins. Minister, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Ryan.
Clearly this is needed. Did police have an opinion on whether it should happen or not?
Well, I didn't ask police's opinion. The government's view is that the agencies that are involved or were involved should be asked to find out exactly what they did, and that there will be lessons there about what was done, but also what could have been done. So I think too the big thing of this is not only those lessons that need to be learnt, and understand that there would have been individuals and people in those agencies involved who really tried their very best, but that needs to come out too, because this is actually about these kids. The Phillips children deserve to know who did what to try and save them, because actually they were almost 4 years in the bush with their father, and what they would have gone through would have been a very awful sort of hell, frankly.
Okay, so everything needs to be done to give the children answers. Will that include looking at whether police were given the resources, the budgets that they needed to properly search?
I expect that all of those issues will be raised, and what I would say, and it's not only about police, it's about other government agencies. I think we need to have everybody just come forward. They'll be asked to give submissions. I see the police in the usual way have come forward straight away and said that they welcome the opportunity to talk to the inquiry. What we need to do is to find out what happened, how this happened, how these kids ended up in this situation, and how they were there for almost 4 years.
But we sort of know. I mean, he took them and they went bush. The question is, why couldn't we find them, including, were police given the resources that they needed to do so? Have they ever told you that they weren't?
No, they have not. But look, I'm not their minister, and I certainly know that they would have been wanting to get these kids. Let's find out what did happen. Were there any issues around resourcing? Were there any issues around decisions made? And also, how did they, end up there? When you say, well, he took them, yes, but there were other interventions, obviously, with other agencies as well. So we just need to make sure that we get to the bottom of it. I've asked that this be a very short inquiry in terms of coming back this year, July this year. The reason is because these kids need to know what's happened. Also, this is not a review of the entire family court system or anything like that. And it is actually looking at what's best for these children in terms of them knowing that somebody was trying.
Minister, the Oranga Tamariki thing will come up, no doubt. And you've been around a long time in politics. I've been around...
Not that long. Quite a long time, yes, sorry.
But compared to me, you've been around a long time.
Yeah.
So you have seen this happen before, where we have these reports in Oranga Tamariki, and then we fight over, should we uplift kids, should we not uplift kids? We've had this debate 1,000 times, and do you know what? Nothing really seems to change.
Well, can I tell you, Ryan, that obviously we'll let the inquirer get on with his job. I'm not going to interfere in that. But I think about those poor, those social workers at Oranga Tamariki. Whatever they do, someone's going to have a go at them.
Yes,
right. So
100%.
You saw what I saw as, frankly, almost hysteria around kids being uplifted from homes that they shouldn't have been with, essentially because of what's happened. You always find someone ready to say, this is what's, that I've been treated badly because my children have been uplifted. We tell you, kids are not uplifted for the fun of it. And it is really important that we back those decisions. In this particular case, we've had 4 years of not being able to find these kids, 4 years of, and before that, of course, for these kids, it's almost their entire lifetime. We do need to know what's happened, and was there a resourcing issue? Did people make decisions based on fear of, media or politicians or something else? We don't know. And we're only speculating, so let's find out. And let's actually let these kids know that somebody is doing something and that some people were trying for them, so that when they're a bit older and they can look at this, they'll know that they were not just left in the bush with their father.
Attorney General Judith Collins.